What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, I'm going to be going over talking about my squad for King of the Court in NBA 2K25 MyTEAM. Now, last week wasn't able to play in King of the Court. I actually wanted to last week because I did kind of want to go get the Michael Beasley card, but that's okay, right? I was fine with taking the week off. Am I going to play today? I'm undecided, right? Like, I always say this, and then it's kind of a last-minute decision. We'll see. Like, part of me wants to, but at the end of the day, 4 hours of playing this game in July sounds kind of crazy, especially when I know deep down I'm not going to be able to get Shawn Bradley anyway. So we'll have to see if I end up playing or not. But again, if I play, my squad's ready to go. Start off at the point guard position, invincible LaMelo Ball. I know, obviously, LeBron would be better. I know there's a list of other guys I'd rather have than LaMelo, but at the end of the day, LaMelo Ball is a solid enough point guard. His release, really solid. He's got pro too. His movement, really good. Defensively, he can compete as well. No, he's not going to be as good as LeBron. Honestly, even Nick Young would be, an upgrade over LaMelo Ball probably. But LaMelo Ball is still really good. He's a card that I trust on the floor. I've used him for the, past couple of weeks. And he has been really, really, really solid for me. Definitely an upgrade over the point guards I've had before him. LaMelo Ball, an absolute beast, an absolute stud on this game. Shooting guard position. I got to be honest with you. I'm looking for an upgrade at the shooting guard position. But I don't really know where to go. Like, Adam Morrison is there, but again, I've got to, win King of the Court to get those types of guys. Beyond that, KD is too expensive. The other Invincibles I don't think are that much of an upgrade, if at all. And so it's kind of an interesting situation at that shooting guard position. I don't think Larry Bird's perfect anymore, but he's 6'9". He's got the D-Fox moving crossover. He's got Pro 2. His catch and shoot release, no, it's not the best in the game, but it's fine. I can green with it. And so that's kind of where I'm at with Larry. I think the card is okay. I think he's definitely a card that still can play, although I will say he is one of the couple of cards that I don't necessarily, I don't want to say I don't love Larry, but it's just like, compared to some of the other guys on my team, he's just not necessarily ideal. Now, I will say this. I'm comfortable with Larry. Offensively, I don't need that much from him, given the fact that the rest of my team, is what it is. But I just wish Larry gave me slightly more. Small forward position, I'm plugging in Dirk. I gotta be honest, it was, I think, Thursday night. Dirk was going for like exactly 2 million MT. Now, I'm not sure what he's going for at the time I'm recording this video. I snagged 2 Dirks for basically 2 million. I sold one Friday, yesterday, for 2.5 million. And so I basically made 200,000 MT and got a Dirk Nowitzki, or basically got Dirk. I mean, if you want to say it, I got Dirk for 1.8 million. You could say that too. I love Dirk. I honestly think, and I don't know for sure because I haven't used Giannis, but I honestly think Dirk is probably your best small forward in the game. Now what? I absolutely love his release. Like, a lot of releases I'm not necessarily chick with, especially with the GOAT cards. Dirk's release is fantastic. He's 7 feet tall. His player build is ridiculous as well. There's just not a whole lot of flaws with Dirk, and that's really what I see with the card. I mean, I think the card is an absolute stud, an absolute beast, and if you're not liking Dirk, I definitely think it's a you problem, not a Dirk Nowitzki problem. And again, that's just kind of my thoughts on things. You guys can disagree if you want, but that's where I'm at with Dirk. I think the card is incredibly, incredibly good on this game and is in there at that small forward position for sure. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Power forward position. I'm plugging in Ralph Sampson. I got Ralph. I've given Ralph a lot of my legend badges that I've had. Ralph's 7'4". He's got a good jump shot. Defensively, he's going to play great defense, as always. He's just perfect, guys. Now, obviously, again, is he better than, like, Invincible Wemby? Probably not. But I'm telling you, Ralph is literally so good on this game. I kind of sometimes find myself, like, just not doing anything with Ralph. And then I remember to myself, yeah, Ralph can still shoot over people. Yeah, Ralph has Pro 2. Ralph can still do what he needs to do. Just with all the talent I got on my squad, he sometimes gets lost in the shuffle. At the center position, this one should be no surprise to anybody. GOAT Yao Ming. Now, look, I know Shawn Bradley's in the game. Yao walks circles around that Shawn Bradley. I'm sorry, it is what it is, though. And it's just kind of another reason for me. It's like, yeah, Shawn Bradley's smooth, but I don't need him. I got big Yao. And so for me, it is what it is. Yao, in my opinion, is one of the, if not the best player in the game. I mean, Yao is just so elite on this game. 7'6", has a great release, can shoot over people, gets every rebound. I mean, I just don't see any real downsides with Yao Ming, to be completely honest. The card is so good, so elite on this game. And if you've, played against Yao, you know exactly what I am talking about. The card is literally too good. Backup point guard position. People are going to troll me. I don't care. 100 overall Shai is still my backup point guard to this day. Y'all can troll all y'all want, but at the end of the day, I green shots with him. He plays fine defense for me, right? He's fine. He's got Pro 2, and I'm comfortable with him. Like, obviously, are there better point guards in the game? Yes. Like, I'm not going to sit here and act like Shai is, a top 5 point guard in the game. But at the end of the day, I got him, right? And he's been my point guard for the last, month and a half, 2 months. I mean, so there's just, for me, a comfortability with the card. There's, a part of me that's like, well, if I sell Shai and buy whoever else, it's going to cost me a lot of MT. And so it's just like, I'm just kind of holding on to Shai right now. And obviously at this stage, I don't have a lot of MT just sitting around. And so it is what it is. I like Shai. I think Shai is incredibly good on this game. But obviously, again, similar to like a Larry Bird, eventually his time is going to come. But for now, he's fine, right? Because at the end of the day, I'm going to play LaMelo for most of the game anyways. And so as long as Shai can give me some decent minutes, that's all I really need him to do. I don't need him to do anything crazy. Just go out there, give me some decent minutes, and I will be just fine at that point guard position. Backup point guard position, I'm plugging in Dark Matter Cedric Maxwell. Here's the deal. Similar to Larry Bird, I don't even know who I like more between Cedric Maxwell and Larry Bird. And you can call me crazy, but it's the truth. When Cedi first came out, I was down on the card, didn't really love him. But again, as time's gone on, I've gained a real appreciation for what Cedric Maxwell does for me on the floor. He's got the D-Fox moving crossover. He's got Francis. His catch and shoot release is just fine. He's got Pro 2. Like, the list goes on and on of what Cedric Maxwell provides for you guys on the court at 6'8". Really do like him at the shooting guard position. And again, similar to Larry Bird, unless you're talking about like GOAT KD, there's really not a big time upgrade between, let's say, like Cedi and let's say like Invincible Kawhi or Invincible Paul George, if you want to make the case he's better, like, or any of those cards. Like, I'm telling you, there's not much of an upgrade. So for now, I'm just going to run Cedric Maxwell until he can't play anymore. Backup small forward position was between the two guys I still had, which was LeBron James and Kenyon Martin. And LeBron James got the edge, 100 overall Bron. Now, part of the reason, I'm not even going to say part of the reason I don't run point guard Bron is because 100 overall Bron, because realistically, that's not the case. Bron is too expensive, point guard Bron is. But 100 overall Bron is solid, guys. 6'9", good release, plays defense. I just, another card that's going to be just fine. And again, at my starting power forward, I got Dirk, or starting small forward, I got Dirk. So realistically, Dirk's going to play most of the minutes anyways. Like, if you think about it, it's just the way it's going to be. Dirk's going to play the majority of the minutes. And as long as Bron can just come in there and give me something, that's all I need him to do. I don't need him to do anything crazy. Just go in there, provide me a solid 4 or 5 minutes, and get on with your night. Like, again, get Dirk back in the game and I'll be just fine. So that's kind of where I'm at with LeBron James. Plays good defense, knocks down shots. And like I said, at the backup small forward position, it's truly all I need him to do. I don't need him to be the best small forward in the game. Anything crazy like that. Backup power forward. I'm plugging into Dikembe Mutombo. I don't care who wants to argue with me. I love what Dikembe Mutombo provides on the floor. He's 7'2", massive player build. Defensively, just absolutely incredible. Offensively, once you get used to his release, you're going to be just fine. Now, I will say it is going to take you a little bit of getting used to. But again, once you're used to it, it's fantastic as well. There's just, for me, not many downsides to Dikembe Mutombo at all. Now, obviously, is he as good as Ralph? No. But Dikembe's elite, as long as you get used to that jump shot. I think, and the reason I'm saying that so much is because a lot of people that I play against miss with Dikembe Mutombo. So I get it. If you're struggling with Dikembe's release, like, obviously, again, you might not be as high as him as as high as Dikembe as I am, but I still think you got to respect what the card does provide. At the backup center position, I am plugging in GOAT Wilt Chamberlain. Now, I get it. If you guys are like, Ty, you are all money spent at this point. Like, you don't, if you don't rock with me, I get it. But at the end of the day, Wilt's a beast, man. Like, I can't sit up here and act like, yeah, I can't sit up here and act like, yeah, these cards are ridiculously expensive and it's crazy. It's a crazy time to be in my team right now. But at the end of the day, Wilt's a beast, man. And I really do like the card. Sad part is, again, like, since I've got Wilt doesn't even play that much for me, which is crazy. And maybe I should spend my MT at the shooting guard position instead of getting Wilt. But again, when I first got my hands on Wilt, I really did like the card. So I think big men are super important as well. Like, I think it's important to have a couple of big men on the bench that can go out there and compete with the best of the best, because if I come up against the Shawn Bradley, I need to be ready to go, right? I need to have my squad, at a very high level, right? If I want to compete with those top guys. So if I do decide to play in King of the Court, this is the squad that I ultimately am going to be running with. And honestly, this is going to be my best squad that I've ever had. And for even the time we're in, this is the best squad I've ever had. And so it's one of those things. If I am to play in King of the Court, I fully expect to win King of the Court. Call me crazy, call me what you want, but that's just the truth within this thing. If I decide to load up and play and don't win, it's going to be a big time letdown. If I do decide to play, I will be streaming it down below on Twitch, so make sure to go check that out. Drop a like on the video, guys. Subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.